All right, my class, today we are starting on our contour tree drawing. We will first sketch out the trunk and some branches of our tree by using some wavy lines. We will then use some chalk pastels to create the contour of the tree. A contour is another word that basically means like the edge or the outside of it. And a tree is round, so we will be using some round contour lines. 3 different colors of chalk pastel. So first things first, we are going to sketch out. I have a white so that I can see it. Sketch out on the brown paper. First by starting with a thicker trunk. Comes together just a little bit, almost to halfway, almost. And that's when I can start thinking about some other branch. I'm gonna do like 3. So I want to put my other branches, 1, 2, 3, and then they'll keep getting smaller. They come up a little ways, get a little smaller. So it's almost like drawing a letter Y over and over again with bubble letters. If you can imagine these being the letter Y, and then they all kind of form together. And then we'll do that one more time, kind of skinnier. I'm gonna put some points on these ones. And this is just sort of creating it out of my head. These aren't from any certain tree. This one maybe has 3. And then we're gonna end these ones. Yours can go different ways. They can look a little different from mine. That's fine. Practice makes progress, and it doesn't need to look like mine to be good. So don't feel like you have to copy me or have to make it a certain way. Artwork is up to the person making it, and it's also your learning. So give yourself a chance to learn and not stress out, right? So there we go. I've got my tree shape. Now I'm going to start with a color scheme, 3 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel: blue, green, yellow. These 3 colors are next to each other on the color wheel, all in a row. I'm going to start with my blue and make long contour lines that go all the way across. They curve with the shape of the tree, so these curve down and over. All the way across. And then up the side of each branch until they get real tiny. So the blue ones are all the way across contours. Contour this way up. If it comes out of the line, that's fine. You're not going to have the tiniest details of the world with chalk pastels. All right. Now I'm ready to move to the green, next color. So you're also going to get a little messy. You'll be okay. This will wash right off. My next color will go halfway. So these green lines don't finish. I'm starting on the left, and they come up halfway across the tree branch, in between the blues. All halfway, halfway. And get tinier and tinier. So these ones, the halfway ones, are going to be super short, right? Because that space gets tinier and tinier. You're just going to have like a little touch, or whatever color you're using. You're just gonna, you get to choose your 3 colors as long as they're all next to each other on the color wheel. It's creating a little color scheme. So now my last will be yellow, and it's just gonna be real short. Sort of half again, sort of maybe a quarter of the way there. So take your time with that. This is just gonna be a little line like that up the side of the branch. Try to keep it shorter than those greens. Oop, some of those got almost the same. These are going to be real tiny. They might even blend together, and that might make a real cool effect too. Okay, so take your time with it. Draw your branches and then choose your color scheme and start filling in those contour lines all the way across first with one color, halfway, and then a tiny bit of the way with a third color. All right? Awesome. Nice work.